What do your exes really think about you? Our relationship expert, Shan Boodram, is here to help.
Communication isn't about what you say, it's what you want to achieve. Let's work on cuddling.
I've never cuddled in a suit before with a girl.
Ooh.
X-Rated is a show that is a social experiment, I would call it, where in essence, a single person identifies that they need help and they don't know what their issues are. And then they get a survey issued out to about 10 or so of their exes. It's got 21 questions on this survey to get a really thorough analysis of what their strengths and weaknesses are when it comes to their intimate life, both in and really out of the bedroom. We talk about vulnerability, we talk about communication, but then we also talk about hygiene, and people get a real raw, truthful look at what is really going on underneath the sheets. Sex education should be sexy, it should be fun, it should be engaging, and it should be relatable. All the things I think X-Rated does really well.
You've gotten to hear from 4 of your exes. Is there anyone that you might like to give another shot to?
No one's better at him than responding to real moments, real time, which is why I think he was the perfect person to host and guide this project. So even sometimes where I wanted to step in to try to smooth things over, looking over at Andy and knowing that he was comfortable in those moments just allowed me to also relax and say, okay, like this is real and this is what really happens. The pandemic has massively, it's changed everything. I think the one silver lining, last year was unfortunately, I mean, I feel terrible saying this, but it was one of the best years for my career. I think it's so crazy that we look for sex and love and relationships to be a trend-based thing where we're talking about people's joy. I mean, statistically, a large part of what determines a healthy and happy life is the quality of your relationships. And so it's not a matter of what everyone else is doing. And I think the pandemic really taught us that we can all experience something at the same time, and we can have such very different experiences from house to house. So I hope that what comes out of this is less like, this is the summer of being waxed and vaxxed, or this is the summer of being single. This is the summer of cuffing up, like all of those things where like, it's telling you how you're supposed to intimately connect, that those become background noise and people are now more interested in what their individual needs are.